Hi there. Thanks for checking out my Journey video series where I'm documenting the lessons and the challenges associated with growing a YouTube channel and video blog. Today, I want to talk about something that I guess most people consider just basically like a productivity tool, which it is, and that's the Pomodoro technique. And my videos generally aren't about productivity, but I wanted to talk about one particular aspect of the Pomodoro technique that I recently learned from a book that I was reading. And I've dabbled with the Pomodoro technique in the past, and I've actually been using it recently. I'm still trying to figure out what the optimal duration of focus time versus break time, that cycle, what the optimal timing is of those periods, and it is pretty effective. I have to say I do enjoy using it, and when I remember to actually use it, I have one of those Chrome extensions in my browser that you click on to tell it when you're working and when you're taking a break. And I have found it to be beneficial. But the reason I bring it up today is my kind of perception of the whole Pomodoro thing, methodology that I've had in the past was primarily as a basically a productivity tool, where basically you just tell yourself, okay, I just have to work for X number of minutes. I think the official method is work for 25 minutes, 5-minute break, and then repeat the cycle. But kind of my my frame of mind, my perspective on the Pomodoro technique was it is basically just a way for you to kind of will yourself to work for a little while and to motivate yourself, if you will, and then use that to be more productive. But the thing that I read recently was that much like meditation is a way for you to train your mind, not only to focus on one thing, but also to be aware of your thoughts. The Pomodoro technique is essentially a method for you to train your brain to be able to stay focused on task for some period of time, whatever duration of time that you're setting your Pomodoro interval for. And I think that really, is part of the reason why they recommend, whoever created the Pomodoro technique, I don't know, that they recommend that you do it for a 25-minute interval and then take a 5-minute break, is because there's science behind the limitation of how long you can stay actively focused and engaged on something. Everybody's a little bit different, but everybody has a limitation, and I think generally speaking, somewhere around the 25, 30, 35-minute range is probably about the maximum, unless you're chemically enhanced or something like that. But so if not only view the Pomodoro technique as a productivity tool to help you get work done, but you actually look at it from the perspective and approach it from the frame of reference that you are using those Pomodoro intervals to actually train your brain to stay focused, so that during that time you're doing work. And again, this is much like meditation. You're doing work, and then if you notice yourself getting distracted, going to check a notification on your phone, which by the way you shouldn't even have. You should have your phone on airplane mode or something so you don't hear those notifications. But if you hear something, or you get a phone call, or you want to check your inbox, or you want to check something on the internet, or whatever, that anything that's going to basically distract your mind from what you're trying to focus on, then you tell yourself, no, I've committed to working this 25 minutes or whatever duration you're using, and you pull your mind back to focusing on that task. And then if something else distracts you, you tell yourself, no, when I have my break in 10 minutes or 7 minutes or whatever, I'll look at it then. But right now I'm focusing. And it's the same kind of process, same kind of technique of noticing your mind wandering, bringing it back, noticing your mind wandering, and bring it back. So it's basically an extension of the process that you use in mindfulness meditation. And so from that perspective, I really like the fact that, because you get to keep practicing that process, because doing it, I personally do it for 20 minutes a day. I know some people do it for longer, some people don't do it at all, but I like the fact that I like the benefit that I get from it in the morning. But I never really viewed the Pomodoro technique as a way of basically continuing that same practice and getting much more of it each day, which in turn should allow you to get even better and better at it. So when you view your Pomodoros as a exercise basically for strengthening your focus muscle, then you can actually not only be more productive, but help your brain learn how to stay focused better and longer the more you do it. So I thought that was a pretty cool pretty cool insight that I learned recently, and I thought I would share it with you today, and hopefully that can benefit you as well. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment below this video, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Hope you like this video, and I will see you next time.